All right, ladies and gentlemen and video designers, we're going to do the video slideshow for my song. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you got to do is take a look at the scoring guide. Let's see if I can find the scoring guide and see what we think about it. So grab that scoring guide and look at it and make sure on it that you write down I'm not going to look for it. Question. All right, let's go ahead and get organized. We got to make the files and folders that we need. So let's go ahead and get that going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Creative Computers. You're going to make a folder called Video Design. So we're starting a new unit, Video Design. So it should be right there, Creative Computers, Video Design. Inside there, we're going to make a folder called MySongVideoSlideShow. Okay, and inside there, we're going to make an Assets folder. So that's kind of typical. Make sure that you do it like that. Okay. The other thing that's different about this project is once you stick a picture in there and a song in an MP3 in your assets folder, if you change the name or move it, it's going to blow up your project. So make sure you get the folders made correctly, put the files in there correctly, give them good names, and then don't change the names or move them after that. All right, so one of the things I want you to do is, so basically the idea of this project is you're going to make a video slideshow. It's just going to be one picture. You could have two or three if you want, but it just has to have one picture. You're going to show the picture on the screen, and you're going to play your song. So it's basically just a way to get your song onto YouTube so that we can get your song onto your video slideshow. Okay, so if you want to use your own picture, you can. If you want to get a picture off the internet, that is okay too. But once you get that picture, you're going to save it in your assets folder. So you can see here that I have my pictures that I want to use, and then I have saved my song as an MP3. Okay, that's what we have so far. All right, so before we get any further, I want to remind you about copyright and fair use. In normal life, if you borrow pictures off of the internet and use them for your own stuff, it breaks copyright law. But for the purposes of scholarship, which is, what we're doing right now is scholarship or learning in school, the fair use laws say it's okay for purposes of schoolwork to borrow stuff from the internet. So we are okay. Now, if you borrow stuff at home, it's not okay. Then you're breaking copyright law. All right, so we need to export our song as an MP3. This is going to take a little while. So I'm going to go to here's my song project that I created. And I am going to click on this, and I'm going to go to Project, and I'm going to say I want to download it, and I want it to mix it down as, and it's going to take a little while. So just be patient with me. Almost there. Sorry, hopefully you fast forwarded this. This was really, really boring. Okay, and so then we're going to save it as a wave is too big. So we're going to just save it as an MP3 that's high quality but nice and compressed so it doesn't take up a bunch of space. So we're going to click on that, and then it's going to download it. Okay, so now we can click up here. Who knows, when you watch this video, who knows where you're going to find the stuff, but for right now it's here. Just look around and figure out where it's at. And then there it is. So I'm going to click on that folder, and then I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to name it, okay, my song, something. Give it a good name, and then you're going to copy that. And then you're going to go into your folder with your name on it. You're going to go into Creative Computers. You're going to go into your video design. You're going to go into your My Song Video Slideshow folder and go into the assets, and then you're going to paste that in there. So that's how you get your song as an MP3 in your assets folder. All right, so now we're done with that. And okay. So next is, all right, so now we've got our files and folders all ready to go. So now we're going to get started with the actual project. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let's find where we're at. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to go to Clipchamp. So you're going to go to www.clipchamp.com. By the way, I left my glasses at home. I can't see a thing, so that's not it. No, that's not it. Let's try this. Let's go Clipchamp. Oh, right, there it is. Free video editor. So click on that. All right, and so what you're going to do is you're going to sign in. So the one thing I found on this, I don't know if it's going to be like this forever, but normally I like you to say sign in with Google. On this one, you actually have to sign in using your school email. It wouldn't let you do the just sign in with Google. I don't know. Maybe eventually that'll get fixed. But anyway, so sign in, and once you're here, you're going to go ahead and click create a video. Okay, and you're going to come up here and you're going to give it a good name, MySongVideoSlideShow or something like that. Okay, so you give it a good name, and then you're going to click over here and you want to make sure it's 16 by 9 because we're going to upload this to YouTube. So we're going to set it up correctly for YouTube, and that's a good one for YouTube. If you wanted to do something different with it, there's different ratios and it tells you what they're good for. But we're going to go like that. All right. Now, the next step is to import your media. So you're going to go to your assets folder, okay? And you're going to drag in all the stuff you want. So you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. So you go to your assets folder, okay, with all the stuff, and you select all the stuff you want and you drag it over here. Okay, so now it's all available. So the first thing I'm going to drag in is my song. I'm going to drag that on here, okay? And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to drag in the picture that you want, okay? And so you're going to click, so this is for video, and this is just a picture. And so then I'm going to just extend that picture out to the end of the song, and then right now you have a very simple video slideshow. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Let's go back to our spiel here and see what we missed. So that's the basics of it. Okay, so a couple things you need to know is that Clipchamp is browser-based, so you can get to it from your Chromebook, from any browser. So that's very convenient. It's free. It's easy to use, but it's not professional quality. So we're going to use a better one. It's called DaVinci Resolve later on. That's more of professional quality. We already talked about using your school email, and clicking on sign up with Google may or may not work. It wasn't working today. We set it up as 16 by 9. We gave it a good name. Okay, so that's it for now. All right, we'll go on to the next video after this.